everybody, welcome back to Charismas. My name is Miriam, and today we're going to make some wonderful spring, I guess they're kind of spring, but they could also be for summer wreaths as well. So I'm going to put them into my living room because I have two windows that I have nothing to do with them. It kind of has their own kind of specific look to them, and when you're bringing up some wonderful spring, summer ideas, because these wreaths can be used for spring and summer, so you don't have to take them off. They can stay there for summer as well, because they have that almost like, awakening of nature, very bright, very flourishing look. And with the burlap ribbon, with the wreath from the Dollar Tree, that window's gonna look beautiful. So definitely try this at home, and let's get started.
2 wreaths from the Dollar Tree, burlap ribbon, scissor, glue sticks, and definitely a glue gun. And this lace to hold up the wreath. I just love it. Place a generous amount of glue onto the wreath. Now be careful when you're putting on the burlap ribbon. The glue is going to be very hot, so make sure first to dab, then press. Make sure that the ribbon is very secure to the wreath. Once you know that is done, wrap the ribbon around the wreath. Cover all the green. You only want to see your ribbon. Make sure everything is covered. So for one wreath, you're going to need about 2 ribbons, or 1.5 at least, because then the other half you're going to use for your other wreath. I just love the flowers of the Dollar Tree. This one really spoke out to me because of the colors that it has. The creams, the yellow, the greens. It's perfect for both spring and summer, and that's why this wreath works for both seasons. Now let's take off the flowers, off the stems. Perfect. And yes, of course, we have to ask Barbra Streisand to be a part of this video. My little diva. And there she goes. Let's put some hot glue onto the wreath. Make sure it's a generous amount. Place the flower onto the wreath and be careful. This is very, very hot. The best part about making wreaths for the spring and summer is really having all these light colors. I love yellows and creams. They're perfect for summer and spring. Just keep going, almost like you're going to make a crescent moon on one side of the wreath here. It's going to be like a little crescent, just flowers all on one side. And believe me, be careful with your hands. It totally burns. Look how perfect the burlap ribbon and the flowers look. It's very rustic, and if you're looking for that farmhouse look, this is perfect. I really wanted something special for my windows. They just seemed so bare to me. Look at this. I'm in love with this wreath. It's actually one of my favorite wreaths I've made this season. And the windows to me seemed like it was lacking in something, so I knew I needed something to put on there. And a wreath just seemed perfect for me. Look at that. That is almost like a beautiful floral crescent on one side of this wreath. Now let's cut the excess of this stem right here from this flower. Just cut that right off. And that's it. How perfect. You can keep it just like this, or you can add a ribbon to it, which I'm going to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut about a good 5 feet of this ribbon to create a very special bow. Now remember, creating a bow is almost like tying your shoelaces. Just put together as 2 hoops, flip over into the little hole, and there you go. A bow. Just make sure to fix it to as big or as small as you want it. I happen to think that wreaths always look so beautiful with a finishing touch of a very beautiful bow. And I'm in love with all these burlap ribbon that the Dollar Tree has, from different colors, from purples to blue to greens to pinks. There are so many different colors. So you can make a simple bow just like this for the side. Or I have another idea. I've seen a lot of these bows where they're almost like 4 hoops in one. I don't know exactly how they make it so perfect looking, but I'm going to show you my version. To make this bow, hot glue the pieces of the ribbon to the back of your bow. You could already see we have 3 hoops, like little loops, and now we're going to create the last one. Just hot glue that part to the back of the bow. And this way, you're going to have a bow that looks like this, almost like a 4-leaf clover. Kind of, actually. Just fix up the bow to look much more fuller, and there you go. Hot glue it right to the wreath. I think this is different and yet very beautiful. It's my version of how they make this special looking bow. Now I'm going to take this lace and use it to put around my wreath so I could hang it up on my window. I think this gives it a very elegant and very feminine look to the wreath. Ta-da! Look how beautiful this is. I love this wreath. It's so beautiful. It looks refreshing, it looks colorful. It's perfect for the spring and summer. I mean, if you want to add some leaves to it, you can, but I think this is just so perfect. The attention to detail on this wreath is amazing. Now time to work on my second wreath. Presto, changeo. There we go, 2 wreaths in one sitting. It looks beautiful. It's gorgeous, and my windows are gonna thank me for how beautiful they are.
So there you have it, friends. The 2 wreaths are done. These are both my windows downstairs. You'll see at the end of the video how that looks. I love the fact of the floral here. Look how beautiful and creamy and yellow that looks. You have the burlap ribbon on both. Don't be afraid to use green after St. Patty's Day, because you could definitely use it. Don't forget, summer's all about green and life. It gives it a really beautiful touch. And look at this, how beautiful this is. So these are for my windows downstairs. I'll show you at the end of the video how that turns out. Don't forget to put notifications on so you know when all my videos come out. And not only that, please subscribe, please like this video. Please help me to gain more followers for our big family here on our YouTube channel. So for Charismas, I'm Miriam. Have a blessed day. Bye.